Hey guys, welcome. This is Michael for another staff video update. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I cannot believe it's already February. We're flying through 2016. I hope you're having a great semester with your small groups and in ministry and in life in general. The point of this video, as always, is to inform and encourage you. So we're going to start with some encouragement and then get to a whole bunch of information of things that are already happening and things that are coming up. So I want to let you know, first of all, I've been doing the last couple weeks, I've been helping with a life community that's just started for parents of middle school and high school students called Parental Guidance. I've been going through a book called Parenting Beyond Your Capacity, which is fantastic. And yesterday we talked about widening the relational circles of your family, which is a great opportunity for me yesterday to talk about you guys and what you do as you invest with students in your small groups. So I want to read to you Deuteronomy chapter 6. God speaking through Moses to the entire Israelite community. They've just come out of Egypt. They've just come out of slavery. They're getting ready to go in the promised land. And God gives them this specific information just before they head in, just before they take over this promised land. So Deuteronomy chapter 6, this is really cool. These are the commands, decrees, and laws the Lord your God directed me to teach you to observe in the land that you are crossing the Jordan to possess, so that you, your children, and their children after them may fear the Lord your God as long as you live, by keeping all his decrees and commands that I give you, and so that you may enjoy long life. Hear, O Israel, and be careful to obey, so that it might go well with you, and that you may increase greatly in a land flowing with milk and honey, just as the Lord, the God of your father, promised you. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. These commandments that I give to you today are to be upon your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. Tie them as symbols on your hands and bind them on your foreheads. Write them on the doorframes of your houses and on your gates. In verse 3 and 4 there, Moses uses the same phrase, Hear, O Israel. Not hear parents. He's talking about parents and kids. Not here parents of toddlers, not here parents of students. He says, Hear, O Israel. This stuff that is important for the family, that is designed to be for the family, is spoken to the entire community. And I love that because that's what we get to do as a student ministry. We are the widening of the circle, the relational circle of these families. As parents can rely on you as a trusted adult that can help with spiritual formation, that can build a relationship with students. This is so intentional that God spoke through Moses to say all this stuff that's important, it's not just for the family, it's for the whole community to be involved in for the family. So thank you so much for what you do. It was great for me to be able to share with parents yesterday just how important it is for them to lean on you guys and look to you for involvement in their students' lives. It's not about having an outlet to call, a 911 to call when their students hit trouble in their lives. It's about having a relationship that is ongoing with a trusted adult that can be there when things go bad or when things go good or all throughout life. So I appreciate what you guys do. It really, really makes a difference. So keep plugging away, keep doing it. I love that you guys are so sacrificial with your time and your commitment to be involved in students' lives. Thank you so much for what you do. Now, on to some information. We've got some stuff coming up that you've got to know about. The first of which is Road Rules. The registration is due this Wednesday. The event is February 19th and 20th. That's a Friday and a Saturday. We talked about this actually at the parental guidance class, how important this community can be, especially through this event called Road Rules, because you'll be in a vehicle with a driver, hopefully with your small group, where you guys will spend the whole time interacting and doing challenges and all kinds of fun stuff. It really will be a great opportunity to build community. So I know you guys have heard about Road Rules. Some of you may have participated about it in the past, but these students have not seen that. We haven't done Road Rules in a while, so they don't know how great it is. So please encourage your students to sign up. It's going to be awesome. We'll start, just so you know about the event, we'll start Friday night here at the church. Should be 7 to 9 right here. We'll do some challenges. We'll kind of put everybody in their groups and determine who's going to leave first from the church the next day. And then we're going to dismiss at 9 o'clock. So that means that you can, if you want, you can have your small group come over to your house. You can con a parent into hosting your small group and spend the night together, do all the fun, crazy stuff of a sleepover. It wouldn't be the church. It'd be kind of wherever you guys wanted to go. Or if you need to spend the night away from them, totally understand. Get your sleep, get your rest, and be ready for the Saturday as we will start from the church and go all over the state with a great adventure. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please make sure you're encouraging your students to sign up. The deadline is Wednesday. It's online at westoverfuse.com. They can get that taken care of. It's only $35 and it includes dinner on Saturday night. So it's going to be awesome. I thank you so much, those of you that have already plugged in to volunteer with this event. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. At Fuse, we've been doing a series called Old School. This is week 2 of 2, and we want you to be there for this week for 2 specific reasons. One, we'll be doing, since it's old school, we're doing some throwback music, and this week is all about 90s worship music, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be attempting to lead worship much like I did in high school and college here at Westover with students, and we'll be doing great hits like Shine Jesus Shine and other fantastic songs. So if you grew up with that music, it's going to be a really special night. Would love for you to be there to at least have somebody in the audience who knows the words to these songs. It'd be a lot of fun. The second reason is Elisa is actually speaking this week. She's teaching this second week of Old School. So please be there to support her and make her feel welcome and loved and cheer for her and that kind of stuff. It's going to be a great, great series. Coming up after that is a series that's called Puzzles. It's all about small groups. It's all about community and how you fit into the puzzle. How do you fit into community? How do we need that community fit into our lives? So I would strongly encourage you, get here, be with your small group, sit with your small group. It's going to be a great foundation. It'll give you a biblical foundation for why community is so important in our lives. So that series starts next week. I would love for you to be here for that. Okay, last couple things. Last couple weeks and the next few weeks, we're doing a thing called the Next Steps class. It's a 4-week class. We'll kind of run it several times throughout the semester. It's at 9:30 in the morning on Sundays, and this is designed for 2 different groups of people. People who are brand new to Westover, brand new to Fuse, and they're looking for a place to connect. They don't really know anybody. They're kind of checking this thing out, and they're not really connected. They don't really know what's going on with the ministry. This gives them all the information about why Fuse is the way it is, what our heart is, and what we aim to do, what our purpose is. The second group of people is people who may have been around for a while, but have not really activated. They may connect, but they haven't activated. They're not involved in something specifically on Sunday mornings. And especially for those students who are just checking things out, they clearly wouldn't be activated. So we created the Next Steps class to kind of answer that question. How do you get plugged in? How do you find a place to serve? And our purpose is to really help students find their sweet spot in serving. This week, this coming Sunday, we're doing a spiritual gifts assessment that will help students discover their sweet spot so that they can serve not just because that's what we do, but they can serve because of how fulfilling it is and how amazing it is to be right in the sweet spot of God's purpose for your life. So please encourage your students, if they're not plugged in serving somewhere on Sunday mornings, get them there. It's at 9:30 in the Fuse Cafe. All right, 2 more things that are coming up. One is Project Serve confirmation. Lindsay's been sending out emails to asking you guys to fill out a form just so we know that you're coming to Project Serve and we have all the correct information as we can move forward. Please let her know that. It's going to be awesome. We're going back to Atlanta. And please encourage your students to sign up. Registration is open now at westoverfuse.com. So get that taken care of. Let us know you're coming because it's just going to be fantastic. The other thing is March 4th. If you check your staff calendar, March 4th is a fun evening experience that we're going to all do together for our staff. We've got some ideas of things that we could do, but I'd really love your input because if you want to do it, then you'll be there and you'll have more fun, and it's just going to be great. So please, if you have some suggestions on things that our entire staff can do, send those suggestions to PJ. Harvey at westoverchurch.com. We're looking forward to that just being a really fun night. So thanks so much for what you guys do. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to an amazing continuation of this semester. It's going to be great. And if you ever have any questions or need anything or anything we can pray for you, please let us know. We're here to